am back. It's Sunday night. I've been gone for a while. I've been super busy like usual. I got a stack of things here I would like to just put in. I'm doing my laundry right now, so I'm just waiting for that to finish the end of the cycle so I can put it in the dryer. Anyway, here's a page of flowers that just didn't quite make it. Except for, I think I'll keep 3 or 4. So I think I'm going to go ahead and cut those out. I'm trying to figure out what kind of pinks and golds to put together. I already have some flowers in my Etsy shop, so I'll link my shop below. I'll switch to these ones, which are not even the ones I like. The ones I like are upstairs. I don't know how they got there. I found this little tin can in the room. I found it at a craft sale or a garage sale. And I thought it would be the perfect place to put all the flowers that I make. So these aren't the originals. I left those up in the office, and I printed these, I think, on cardstock. And it wasn't the best setting for printing, but I'm still really happy with it. And then we have some pink ones here. So I'm going to add these in here. They look so cute on the ladies that I draw. I always like to put a flower in their hair. Today I was visiting someone at the hospital, and I just stopped in the cafeteria, and I just wanted a hot chocolate. And I just about tossed it in the trash right beside the machine. And I thought, oh, I'm going to do a video tonight, so I think I might need this. Yeah, that's cute. I don't know if I should put it on the edge of a paper like that. Let's see how well this sticks. It's kind of shiny underneath. This was a treat I had today. I've been kind of stress eating lately. I got to get back on the no sugar. So this was calling out to me in the grocery store. Very high in sugar. Oh well. Sometimes you just got to cave in. Perfect place for this pocket. I think it's from a like those dolls, paper dolls. Yeah. So most of the snow has melted. I know I've posted a few shorts that were only about snow and some geese. We like to call them cobra chickens because they're very cruel and attack. But yeah, I didn't have any content, so when I was at work, every time I walked past the courtyard, I thought, oh, I better just take a picture or a video. Let's see. Do some stamping. This is my journal that I want to just put everything and anything in it. I don't want to think too hard. Is this where I wanted it? Oh my gosh, I can't remember. Miss Twiggy. I like the color that she has. I think it looks really good with the rest of it. This is me when I was about 4, and our little puppy, I think his name was Fuzzy, and my brother and I didn't find out until we were well into our 40s or 50s that mom and dad, I guess he was a bad dog and they just took him away or took him back to the pound or something, but our whole life until then we thought he ran away. And he would come up in conversation throughout the years. And then one day, I don't know, I don't know who it was. Maybe my dad said, yeah, about that dog. Yeah, he was a bad dog. We had to get rid of him. So we just told you he ran away. We're like, what? Even as adults, we were just, oh my gosh. Yeah. Too funny. Okay, I think that's it for this book. I'm going to go find another book and see what else we can put in. Okay, I've got the big girl out. I'm going to have to put my stash here on the side. So I had put some watercolor on these labels. It took a while for them to dry. I think they're thermal labels. And I wanted to maybe stamp them. That's why I took this guy out. Oh, that's a nice clear print. That's pretty. Let's do one more. They're still a little bit wet. I guess I'll wait for that to dry. Maybe I'll use this one, the lighter one, for now. Let's put them here. Yeah, not quite dry, but that's okay. That's okay. It's still pretty. The Judy doll. I don't even remember this. Well, I think this is before my time. I think these are dolls from the 50s or 60s. I just love the colors, the pinks and the yellows. I love the greens. So cute. I think I put too much on. I really only need like just a smidge on the edge. Don't need a whole bunch. There. Oh yeah, that's much better. But when this happens, that's when I get my tape out. I promised myself I would put my scissors on a piece of fabric so that you guys wouldn't hear the big clanging of it every time. Okay, what else do I have? The other book I had was, I only wanted to use it for advertising, but if I can find a spot in here, it'll go. If not, that's okay. I don't know if it's gonna go with it here. Well, there's one here. And this is Ziploc. These little guys give a punch of color. Doesn't take much. And just down here. That was a fun flower to make. Here's the receipt from the Tombow glue that I bought with the total. And I'm going to write down the year that I bought it. So I got it off of Amazon. I don't buy everything on Amazon. I'm gonna put, I think it was March 2026. That's good enough for me. Just want to know where I got it from, what I paid. Sure, why not right here? This girl, her name is Sylvia, and she is one of the ladies I drew last fall, and I wrote a little story about her. I have this in one of my zines on Etsy, but I also wanted to have her in my book. I believe she's in another book. Oh, the original is in another journal. That's right, too. So, ooh, that works good. Perfect fit. And then I will use the glue stick. This is feeling quite freeing, not putting in too much thought. Here's some receipts from the grocery store. I haven't done this for quite some time. Let's see. I printed it on some scrap paper. And it's printed on the thank you note that I made. I drew a cupcake and then I put thank you and ransom letters. And I had an extra copy that it was too big, but I still fed it through the printer because it was just going to be a receipt. So when I do make copies of my receipts for the journal, I tend to reach for the scrap paper. I've got lots of scrap paper from my last job quite a few years ago, about 15 years ago. And there's nothing confidential on those papers. So I just print on the other side, and this is what I do with it. Or I'll maybe print off a to-do list, or maybe I have a knitting pattern or crochet pattern. I'll just print it on that. You know, working at the hospital for so many years, there's so much waste. So if there's something that is not confidential and I can use the other side of the paper, I really don't see a problem with doing that. My manager doesn't either. He's never said anything. I think he's okay with it. So I don't want to fill my whole book with receipts, but I can tell you I definitely want to look back and see the different things that I bought. So here's an example of the paper that I am recycling. I worked for public health, and this was a dental health inspection program paper for the parent or guardian for their child, and then you would just put in their name and birth date and whatever and appointments and stuff. Anyway, sometimes there were errors in these prints, so we would have to get them fixed and then reorder them again from the Ministry of Health. And this one is from 1996. Anyway, they wanted to throw these all out, and I said, well, there's nothing personal on here. I'm taking these home for grocery lists. Like, I think I took these before I even started junk journaling. So, yeah. I've used them a lot. Very, very handy. Get rid of that QR code. Ooh, this one's a big one here. Go like this. Keep that. Why not? Yeah, they used to kind of think I was strange taking this paper. Like, they said, well, why don't you just buy some? I was like, well, why? Like, it's sitting right there. It can be used. Oh, you're so cheap. Well, no, I'm frugal and I'm smart. I think I'm smart. What else do we got here? Oh, I saw this online, how to stop your shallow breathing. So I thought I would print that, and that's on like scrap paper. I found some really nice lyrics of some beautiful songs. Trying to find the cap for this. There we go. And of course, I am a fan of Céline Dion, but I also really love country music. So I got a couple songs from Loretta Lynn, if you're interested in knowing what they are. If you want to go listen to them. One is called Success. And the other one is called Color of the Blues. Oh, look at that. It's on kind of blue paper. And Céline Dion is Je sais pas. That's the name of the song, Je sais pas. Well, that's kind of cute. I could keep these two. That somewhere. Have to cut up these flowers. Okay. I wonder if I can put this in the... I think there's a blue section in this book. How about right here? I wonder if I could... That would go... That would be nice. Oh, yeah. That would fit really well. I got into a rabbit hole last night with watching some country music videos, or just some songs on YouTube. And I'd heard of Ella Langley before, but just the one song, oh, I can't remember what, Cowboy. I can't remember the song. Anyway, I don't think I listened to it in its entirety until last night. And oh man, I'm so hooked. So I gotta go find the chords to that, because I can't figure that out on my own. And I guess I'll pull out my guitar, dust it off. Like I said before, I've got so many hobbies. I can't do them all. But I go back and forth. So anyway, I want to try and play that. As long as there's no E flat or B flat or whatever. Oh, I can't, my fingers cannot make those chords. They just don't work. Okay. Got that dirty. That's okay. And then we have Loretta Lynn. I'm going to put the whole thing right there. Is this glued? Yeah. Let's do that. Just on the sides. This is a beautiful song. Success. Simple words with such deep meaning. Just love country music. I used to listen to pop growing up, and some old rock and roll 8 tracks that my dad had. But when the 90s came around, or the kind of like mid to late 80s and then 90s, there was a lot of this rap, and I hated it. I absolutely hated it. And I couldn't find anything that, was worth listening to until I met a guy who would later become my husband. And he loved country music. So I had no choice but to listen to that when we were in the vehicle. And I learned to really, really like it. And he loved a lot of the really old country, 50s, 60s, and 70s. So I got to listen to that, and I was just hooked. I thought, you know what? If it's good music, it's good music. I don't care what genre it is. I mean, I even like rap. The Beastie Boys. But I wouldn't go out and buy their music, but, I like it when I hear it on the radio. Let's see. Oh yeah, I don't want that QR code, or do I? Let's take this part off. Get rid of the QR code. So then in, I think the early, I think it was 2005, I bought a guitar. Not a full dreadnought, just a smaller one. It was a Takamine. And I learned how to play it by watching YouTube. But I guess I'm okay with it. But I have a problem with this one finger here, and it doesn't move on its own. It's complicated. Anyway, there are a lot of chords I just can't play. Like when I have to, like the bar chords, oh my gosh. It's just, I can't do it. It's my finger does not move, and that's a congenital anomaly. So here's a little note I made talking about how I want to put more digitals in my shop. And I've been playing with some backgrounds here. I played with a thank you note, as I said earlier. So, got the date on there. It's just nice to come and just glue stuff down. And I haven't given you any content for a while. So I want to thank you for coming back and watching me. So last week, our bargaining, I work in a union, and we haven't had a contract for 4 years. So that means, yeah, no raise for 4 years, and it's starting to hurt. Starting to feel the pinch. So they were bargaining just last week. So I think this week, the week of April 26, hopefully I can get an update from somewhere. To see if we've gotten anywhere. I don't know. So for some of us that want to retire, they're kind of holding us hostage. I have a coworker that really wants to retire, and he was just crunching his numbers, and he thought, you know what? I still like my job. I'm 62 years old. I may as well stick it out for another year or two and wait for this contract. I wonder if we should give her a flower head. Would that be like disturbing? I don't know. How about just a big gold head? Okay, that's just silly. That's just silly. And I know this might sound weird to some people, but I'm putting some pictures of myself in here because I know my niece will probably wind up having my journals when I'm gone, and she can throw them out if she wants. I don't care. But she will see this in a different light. She'll be older. So this was myself when I had hair. I was trying to look all sultry here. But with aging, yeah, sometimes people lose their hair. I'm not happy with it, but you know, there's nothing I can do about it. I think it's definitely hereditary for me. My mom's pretty much the same. So it used to bother me a lot. I still don't like it, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It's a part of aging, and so is some of the weight gain. Some people don't get a chance to grow old. And some people do and still have their hair. So yeah, maybe it does bother me. When I'm watching Lynn, a bit of bird song, and her hair gets into the frame as she's filming. I look at her hair and I'm like, oh my gosh, I think she's a couple years older than me. I'm like, how does she have such thick hair? So Lynn, if you're listening, I love your thick, shiny hair. You're lucky. Very lucky. My friends told me once I should have this as my dating profile. Yeah, well, I don't have a dating profile. No thanks. So every once in a while, every few months, I would get my camera out, not my phone camera, but my SLR, and I would do my hair up, get my makeup on, and I would take like 50 to 100 photos, and I'd choose the nicest one, and yeah, I didn't really print them. I just kind of kept them on my computer. But it's fun to document how you look. You don't have to just document things in writing. You can document what you look like over the years. There I am, all sultry. And I cut the corners, rounded them off, and it kind of looks like one of those 70s pictures. Okay. And then this one's very, very light. But I made this one for my Facebook. My Facebook? Yeah, my Facebook picture. I would edit the pictures to, I'd make them look a little nicer. And if I had a blemish on my face, I would take that out. I used to have a program called Google Picasa, and that was free from Google. Well, I think it was $10 or $15 a month, and then after a few years it was just free. And I used that to do my photos for the longest time. And yeah, it's a really nice program, but it's gone. They just completely got rid of it. So in 2010, I bought Photoshop. So if you have Photoshop, I think it's a monthly subscription to use the program. But in 2010, I took three photography classes at the university, and I wanted to start doing my photography, and I wanted a nice program. So everybody's like, okay, you got to get Photoshop. So I bought Photoshop Lightroom, and it was $300. So that's when you would buy it right out. You wouldn't have to have a subscription. Well, I guess Photoshop realized that they could make more money if they just rent out their program. So that's what they did. But I can still use mine. I have a really hard time using it. I find it so confusing. I understand layers, but it's the icons that I don't know what they do. I don't know what they do. It's very confusing. So I guess I should just get a book. Maybe I should get a book. I'm old school. Maybe I don't need a video. I think maybe a book would do just fine. This one's kind of funny. Oh yes, I had some green eyeshadow. I love those earrings. But I only wear gold now. Gold. Let's see if I can put... Look at these flowers I made the other day. I think these are the ones that are on Etsy right now. Let's grab this guy here. So let's cut this one out and just put it on the page. I should put this cougar on here. I think that would be funny. I think that would be very funny. Oh my gosh. Go use the glue for that. So my flowers are looking really nice in the front window, but we're just having such a late spring, and I don't want my tomatoes that I seeded, I don't want them to get all long and skanky scraggly. Well, not skanky. I mean like long, leggy, you know, where they don't have much beef on them. So I just hope it starts warming up. But I looked at the forecast, and the next month is like usually the third weekend in May is when we start planting our gardens, and it's not going to be very warm. It's not going to be warm at all. So last year wasn't a good growing season either. It was pretty late in the year, pretty late in the season before we could harvest our food. This was a really nice collage I made. This was part of the zine as well that I made. That turned out really nice. So I have a few things. It's in sepia, but I have a few things. This is an old doily. And then I think this is fabric here. Another piece of fabric with a pull tag or something. Here's some measurements I have on here. Then I have an old book, which I printed an old mason jar on. And then I scanned it. And then I changed it to sepia. I really liked it. Or I still like it. But yeah, I think it's really cool. I want to be able to see this washi tape. This is nice washi tape. I hope you can see that. Okay, then I found this Mellasoft laundry softener. I've been using Melaleuca for many years. But I don't get the shipment every month. I just buy, it smells so good. I just buy the minimal amount every month for about 5 or 6 months, and then you can cancel your subscription. But let's say you want some in the next, well, I'll back up a bit, but I would do that, and I would only buy, I didn't buy any of the food or anything, although I think I did a couple times, but yeah, that's it. I would buy a lot of just the cleaning products and the stuff that I knew I was going to use, but I bought enough, like that's all I would buy for 5 and 6 months, that's it. And so I use that for like 6, 7, 8 years. And then if I want some more, I sign up again. But the catch is you have to sign up with a different email, which is very easy to do. Very easy to do. So that's what I do. I'm working on some yellow and orange leaves for the shop. And this is, I may use these ones. I'm not too sure yet. But I thought I would print them out. I did not print them on high quality. I just, like I said, just testing them out for now to see how they go with my own journals. Okay. So I caved this afternoon when I went to go get some groceries. Oh boy, I bought some pop. Yeah, very bad. Not a lot. I mean, I had a little bit. I didn't drink the whole thing, but I've been off the pop for about 3 months. Oh, and it was so good. So good. Oh boy. Yeah. So I made another one of those. These are my flowers. And let's just put my picture somewhere in here. Why not? There we go. So some of these doilies are from Johanna Clue, or Clow. I don't know how to pronounce her name, sorry. And I completely forgot about these. They were up on my shelf. I think these are from another shop. I think this one's from, isn't that gorgeous? I think this one is from Russia. Ukraine. I can't remember. But when I saw them, so look, I made one a little bit smaller. So cute. When I saw them earlier in the week, last week, I thought, oh, I better put that on my desk as a reminder to maybe put them in my journal. So let's do some of that now. Yeah, I've got a lot of blank space in this journal. Gorgeous, gorgeous. That is so cute. Okay. I don't know which way it goes, but does it matter? Nope. If this will fit here. Yeah. Well, that would be nice folded in half. Let's do that. Look how that just changes the look of the page. And then I could still write all over it. It's just so pretty, so pretty. I'm glad I found these again. Look at this little guy, so cute. I wonder if this should be on, where's that tip out? I wanted to put here maybe? Like this maybe? I think it's competing too much with that. Have to find a different one. Oh, that would be nice. Put it on the edge. Oh, that's nice. Or, oh, I like that even better. Okay. And fold it over. Oh, these are gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. That'll be cute. I definitely need to print more of these and put them in the other journals too. Very undecided with a lot of it here. Ooh, that one's cute too. I like that. I like to use paint in my journals too, or gouache and watercolor, but when I'm filming, it just takes too long. I have to keep getting up and stopping and starting the camera, and yeah, that's pretty too. Okay, I think I have some glue here. I think it'll be okay. Again, it's a junk journal. Don't have to be so precise. You can even take one of these. How about this little guy? Nope. And split them up so that they meet in the middle. Let's see what happens. Hey, I like that. That actually opened up the page and they came together as one. Okay, let's see if we can repeat that. I hope I can get this video up for you guys Sunday night here. I didn't think it was going to be this long. And then I have to fold my laundry. I just put it in the dryer. I stopped filming and went and put it in the dryer. And then I know Lynn has a video, but I haven't watched it. Super Lucky Cindy has a video. Haven't watched that either. I'm kind of behind. Very behind. I really like this, but I can't find a spot for him. It's just kind of annoying me right now. Oh, I know. Fold this over. Okay. Oh, that's nice. See, now it's starting to come together. Just with all these colors. Love it. Okay, I've got to keep flipping through here. Let's see what I can find. No. Okay, here you go. This is where you belong. It's like it needed a dark background. I love it. Love it. Okay, I may have to come back and maybe put a little bit more glue, but I just want to get that done for now. And ooh. Let's see if there's anything left in here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's tons. Look at this. Look at this one. Oh, my goodness. This is so cute. Nice green one. Oh, okay. I don't know why I'm whispering. Kind of got excited all of a sudden. This is so cute. I don't want to cover that up, though. It's on the other side of this. Just a white page. Oof, I love this. Okay, okay, okay. Let's see. Let's put this one in half. I like the green and a little bit of the rose color. That's nice. So we're going to put this all over. I am in love with that look. This, I think, is my favorite. Well, this might be my favorite. Let's see. Oh, yes, 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 yes. I'm not sure about that tape, though. I like it, but it might be a little too junky for me in this book. I don't know. I'm in the green section here. Oof, look at that. It's just calling me out. I like that. Love it, love it. It's 5 to 9. I don't know if I'm going to get this thing up and add it. Uploaded. When? I hope I don't run out of memory in my phone. Oh, I love that. I'm gonna... So cute. I think I might come back. Should I come back and put more? No, just put it down. What about this one? Oof, that'll look nice. So will this one. Okay, I think that looks better with the gold around it. I think they both would have looked lovely. But I was leaning more towards this one as a more muted background. Or, not background, the foreground. There's Marshall. That's his name. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to stop this now. I've got so many more to do. That's what I'll do for the next video. So, how did you like that? That was fun, hey? Okay, that's it for tonight. We'll end it on this page here. Thanks for joining me. I hope I get this video up and going for you guys. It's an hour and 20 minutes. I have to edit this video down to at least under an hour. Good night, everyone. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.